Beamy, greater than 25. Walking up to her parents' house nervous as hell. Shirt ironed perfect, answers rehearsed in my head. She squeezes my hand, smiles soft, reassuring. Inside the kitchen smells like bread and chicken. Her mom warm, placing food on the plates gently. Her dad cold, sharp eyes fixed right on me. I sit straight, careful, trying not to fumble fork. Silence thick until he finally breaks it first. So, what do you do for a living? Direct. My throat dry, words stumble but spill anyway. Sales, working hard, hoping for promotion soon. He nods slow, unimpressed, eyes still distant. My palms sweat, chest tight with quiet pressure. The room heavy, every sound echoing inside. She smiles at me, squeezes my hand tighter. But his gaze cuts through like a blade anyway. I try to breathe steady, keep composure strong. But it feels less like dinner, more like a trial. Her dad leans forward, voice sharp, commanding. And in 5 years? What do you give my daughter? A house? Stability? Or just empty words? My breath catches, chest seizing with panic. I open my mouth, but nothing comes out first. The weight of expectation crushing my shoulders. Her hand grabs mine under the table quick. Her eyes whispering calm, begging me to answer. But fear and doubt wrestle in my throat heavy. I swallow hard, forcing words out weak, shaky. I'll give her someone who loves her always. His brow rises, unimpressed, skeptical, cold. Love is fine, but love doesn't pay bills. The words slice deep, cutting more than I admit. Her voice cracks. Dad, enough. I see him trying. Her mom interrupts soft, calm, holding the peace. Everyone starts small, let him prove with time. The silence afterward heavy like Judgment Day. I sit frozen, praying my heart speaks louder. The quiet hangs, stretching long across the table. His stare locked on me, sharp, unrelenting. I grip my fork tighter, knuckles white, stiff. She fidgets beside me, eyes burning with anger. Then suddenly his fist slams hard on the wood. Plates rattle, my heart jumps out of my chest. I won't watch her cry one day cause of you. His voice thunder, shaking the walls around us. If you can't give her security, it's nothing. She bursts out, tears spilling, voice breaking. I don't want money, I want him, don't you see? Her voice cuts sharp, trembling but full of fire. Her dad's face hard, but his hands trembling too. I sit there frozen, caught in the crossfire. My chest torn, both sides right in their own way. Every word heavy, slicing deeper than knives. The room feels smaller, suffocating, unbearable. I want to shout, I want to vanish, both at once. But I stay silent, drowning in their storm. Her mom finally speaks, voice soft, steady. Please, let's not destroy dinner over this. But the tension still crackles heavy in the air. I stare at my plate, food untouched, stomach tight. She squeezes my arm, whispering, don't quit. Her dad leans back, breathing heavy, eyes burning. The weight of his love disguised as fury sharp. I catch her glance, tears glistening on her cheeks. My heart aches, wishing I could promise more. But promises sound fragile against his demands. I whisper low, I'll prove myself, you'll see. The words shaky, but the only truth I hold. Her father exhales, gaze still cold, unreadable. Her mom sighs, eyes full of quiet pleading. The meal continues in fragments, broken silence. But nothing tastes right, nothing feels calm. 'Cause this wasn't dinner, this was judgment. And I don't know if I passed or failed tonight. We leave the table, night air sharp against our faces. She clings to my arm like an anchor, trembling. I feel her squeeze, wordless plea in her grip. We walk down the porch steps slow, exhausted and raw. Neighbors glance, unaware of the war we just survived. She leans her head against me, voice barely whispering. Don't quit, she breathes, eyes shining with stubborn faith. My heart wants to explode from both love and fear. I wanted to promise more than I actually can give. Money in my pocket thin, future plans still uncertain. She looks up, searching my face for any resolve. We can try, I say, voice small but honest. She smiles like sun through clouds, relief flooding quick. But doubt still sits heavy at the base of me. I know his words will haunt our nights ahead. Her father's stare imprinted like a cold brand. Later we drive home, radio playing low, awkward silence. She hums once, then stops, listening to my breathing. I pull into her street, hands shaking on the wheel. Before we part, she kisses my cheek, soft, desperate. "Fight for me," she whispers, making my chest twist. I nod, though part of me wonders how to start. That night, I lie awake picturing ledgers and rent dates. My phone vibrates with job alerts, offers that feel distant. I open messages from recruiters, possibilities small and tentative. Hope flares, then fades under the weight of responsibility. I call my mom, voice low, ask about loans options. She listens, supportive but cautious, her worry familiar. The next morning I hustle, extra shifts, coffee burned twice. She texts encouraging hearts. I answer with short promises. Work becomes a grind, every hour traded for a dream. Her call at night becomes my only real reward. We make lists, budgets, cut luxuries like practiced survivalists. She laughs at my spreadsheet jokes, making the strain softer. My boss notices my extra hours, hints at promotion possibility. Days blur into weeks, small wins stacking like fragile bricks. I save the change from pockets, wallet thinner but steadier. Her father's words still echo, a warning and a challenge. One evening he surprises me, invites me for coffee. My heart leaps, fear and hope mixing in my chest. He asks blunt questions, I answer with honest plans. To my shock, he nods slowly, respect breaking through. "Keep working," he says. "Show me the future, not words." We walk away and I breathe, feeling the mountain shift. Weeks pass, grind harder than ever before. Early mornings, late nights, coffee replacing sleep. My body aches, but mine will stay solid. She waits at my door with food sometimes. Smiles at me, eyes tired but full of pride. Her presence makes the struggle worth it all. We dream together in whispers, not shouting. A future apartment, tiny but ours to own. Her laugh keeps me upright when my back bends. The echo of her father's doubts still sharp, but each paycheck proves him wrong a little more. I stash bills in envelopes, savings growing slow. She decorates them with doodles, hearts, and hope. One night, I show her the progress. She cries. "You're proving it," she whispers, voice breaking. I hug her tight, but the fear still lingers. Can love survive under constant tests like this? Yet every kiss feels like fire fueling me forward. And quitting has never been an option anymore. Her father watches from a distance, less hostile now. He still questions, still sharp, but softer around edges. I see him glance at me, thoughtful, calculating. Sometimes it feels like he wants to believe too. Her mother more open, warmth in her words. "Keep steady," she says. "Time reveals everything." The pressure weighs heavy, but drives me harder. I land a client at work. Boss shakes my hand. "You're going places," he says, pride in his eyes. My chest swells, but I hide it, humble still. That night I tell her. She lights up like fire. "See? I told you." She laughs through tears. We sit on her porch, quiet, peaceful, steady. But inside I know storms aren't done yet. Cause doubt never really leaves a father's heart. Still, I grip her hand, whisper, "We'll make it." And she nods, believing enough for both of us. For the first time, I feel the path forming. Hard, long, but finally ours to walk together. Months blur by, routine sharp like a blade. Work, save, collapse, repeat, never enough sleep. She stays patient, though I see her eyes tire. We meet less, but when we do it's golden. Dinner's cheap, walks long, laughter soft and tired. Her touch feels like home, even in the chaos. Still, I catch her staring sometimes, uncertain. The weight of her father's voice heavy on us. One night she whispers, "Promise you won't burn out." I nod, though my body screams otherwise already. My knuckles ache, back sore, but I keep grinding. 'Cause proving myself feels like the only way. Each dollar saved feels like one brick closer. A fragile future building under my rough hands. But cracks show, and I pray she can't see them. I force a smile, keep the fear buried deep. Her faith in me the only thing holding it steady. Without that, I'd collapse faster than the weeks do. Love and exhaustion locked in a brutal war. Her father calls me over one Sunday afternoon. My stomach twists, but I show up anyway. He sits me down, pours black coffee silent. His eyes sharp, but not cruel this time. He asks about work, about the savings slow. I show him numbers, voice steady, not proud. He studies the papers, brows furrowed, unreadable. Finally, he exhales, setting the cup aside. You've done more than I thought you would. His words shock me, small but heavy with meaning. I nod, breath caught, unsure what to say back. But it's not enough yet, he adds, firm. My chest sinks, heart pounding with pressure again. Still, it's the closest thing to respect I've felt. Her mom watches from the doorway, quiet smile. She sees the cracks in both of us, I think. The man protecting, the boy trying to prove. When I leave, his eyes still linger sharp on me. But for once, I don't feel like a complete failure. Days stretch into seasons, work shaping my bones. Promotion finally lands, paycheck heavier than before. I rush to her door, grin wide, papers in hand. We did it. I breathe, heart racing with pride. She jumps into my arms, tears streaming hot. I knew you would, she whispers against me. Her belief feels stronger than my own ever was. We sit on the couch, numbers sprawled out. Adding, subtracting, dreaming with real evidence. For the first time, the future feels tangible. Still, the memory of her father's doubts lingers. His voice like thunder echoing in my chest. But now I've got proof, not just fragile words. She clutches the papers like they're gold bars. Her eyes shining with faith, relief, pure joy. I watch her smile, vow deep inside myself. Never to let her cry from lack again. Love feels heavier now, but solid, earned. And I swear I'll keep building, brick by brick. We invite her parents for dinner, our turn hosting. My hands shake as I set the table just right. She hums while cooking, calm but determined. Her father walks in, eyes scanning the place quick. The apartment small, but tidy, warm, alive. Her mother smiles, praising the food instantly. But his silence hangs, heavy, sharp as always. We sit, eat, laughter spilling here and there. Finally, he clears his throat, gaze landing on me. I see the effort, he says, voice low, blunt. My heart pounds, waiting for the next blow. He adds, you've proved more than I expected. It feels like a verdict, cautious but real. She grips my hand under the table tight. I glance at her, her eyes glistening proud. Her father nods once, not smiling, but softer. And for the first time I feel his wall crack. Not approval fully, but maybe acceptance brewing. The dinner ends with hope, not silence this time. The weeks after that dinner feel lighter somehow. Her father's eyes still sharp, but less hostile. He asks questions now without the edge of doubt. Work continues steady, long hours, but worth it. Every paycheck adds weight to the future we dream. We start looking at apartments online together. Her laughter fills the nights with hope again. I catch her sketching plans, doodles of rooms. Our names written next to them in messy hearts. She hums while folding laundry in my place. Simple moments feel richer than any grand thing. But I still wake at night, heart pounding heavy. His words echo. Stability, security, more than love. I wonder if I'll ever fully erase that test. Yet seeing her asleep, hair sprawled across pillow, I realize she's my anchor through every storm. And even doubt can't outweigh her quiet faith. The fight feels far from over, but less lonely now. One weekend we visit her parents again, tense. I carry groceries inside, trying to help smooth things. Her mom smiles, welcomes me with genuine warmth. Her dad nods once, simple, but it feels huge. Dinner passes without raised voices or slammed fists. We talk jobs, news, even laugh at one joke. The tension's still there, but softer, manageable. Later that night on the porch, he joins me outside. Silent at first, just the sound of crickets around. Then he mutters, "You've surprised me, I'll admit." I freeze, waiting for the catch, heart pounding. He adds, "Keep steady, don't stop, she deserves it." His words firm, but not cutting, more like guidance. I nod, voice quiet. I won't let her down. He studies me long, unreadable, then nods back. The silence afterward heavy, but not hostile. It feels almost like a truce forming between us. For the first time I sense respect in his eyes. Time keeps moving, our savings finally stacking real. We sign papers for a small apartment downtown. Keys cold in my hand, heart racing with pride. She hugs me tight, whispering, "We did it." The place is bare, walls echoing with emptiness. But to us it feels like a palace already ours. We paint late into the night, laughing, messy. Pizza boxes stacked high, music low, hearts loud. She twirls in the living room, arms wide open. her joy pure, filling every inch of the space. I watch her, realizing every shift was worth it. Every doubt faced, every fight survived, led here. Love built not on fantasy, but on sweat and proof. Her father visits one afternoon, cautious, slow. He steps inside, eyes scanning the apartment. No words at first, just silence thick and heavy. Finally he nods, mutters, "Not bad at all." Her eyes light up, mine sting with relief. Acceptance inching closer, wall breaking down. We host our first dinner in the new place. Table small, food simple, but the pride enormous. Her mom compliments everything, warm and glowing. Her dad eats quiet. No anger, no sharp edge. Halfway through he clears his throat suddenly. "You've come a long way," he says, voice steady. The words freeze me, shock rippling deep inside. I nod slowly, unsure what to say back right. She squeezes my knee under the table quick. Her smile wide, eyes glistening with quiet triumph. The night ends without tension, no slammed fists. Instead, he shakes my hand firmly at the door. "Keep proving yourself," he mutters low, serious. Not fully approval, but the closest yet. The grip strong, his eyes steady into mine. I feel like I finally passed some hidden test. She hugs me after, whispering, "See, he's softening." My chest swells, hope burning brighter than fear. For the first time, I see us truly belonging. Months later, routine feels steady, life calmer. Bills paid on time, fridge always stocked full. The apartment glows with photos and laughter. She dances in the kitchen while I cook clumsy. We argue sometimes, but never about survival. Her father visits again, less guarded this time. He notices the framed bills, the neat accounts. "You've held steady," he says, voice almost warm. The words land heavy, like a medal in disguise. She beams at him, eyes proud, finally relieved. I nod quietly, chest swelling with quiet pride. It isn't perfection, but it's real, it's ours. Love no longer feels like a gamble every night. It feels like work, yes, but work that pays. Her mom hugs me longer when they leave. Her dad's eyes still sharp, but no longer cruel. As if he finally accepts I'm not going anywhere. That night she holds me close, whispering soft. "See? We made him believe too." But sometimes I still wake in the dark, remembering the fist on the table, the doubt. His words echo, stability, not just love. And I wonder if I'll ever stop proving myself. She stirs beside me, pulling me closer in sleep. Her warmth a reminder of why I keep fighting. Love tested, battered, but never broken apart. The journey harder than I ever imagined. But the reward brighter than I thought possible. I kiss her forehead, whisper into the dark. "I'll keep choosing you, no matter what." The apartment creaks, the city hums outside. And in that moment, I finally feel at peace. We may never silence every doubt completely. But together we've built something unshakable. Love rooted in proof, in grit, in faith. And I ask myself as I drift into sleep, would you fight this hard for love? Even if it meant going against her father forever?